Bow. What up, my Navy? This is Big Gabe. Getting ready to start a YouTube series, you know what I'm saying, about the Navy PT program, you know what I mean, and people who struggle with the Navy PRT, BCA, you know what I'm saying, being overweight, over body fat percentage, and all that joint like that. So the purpose of this joint is I don't think that certain things are in place for people who struggle with this problem in their careers. You know what I mean? And the Navy's taking it real serious. Back in like, what was that, 2005 or something like that? They changed it around with the 3 failures and you out. They didn't retro it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't grandfather people into it. If you already had it on your record, you were done. And around about that time, my wife was in the Navy, and she was a YN seaman at the time. And she was responsible for out-processing people whenever that regulation came out. And people, the reg came out, and then if you had 3 in the last 4 years, your career was done. It was over. So they made a statement off rip that it was going to be serious. And I've been struggling ever since then. And it's the climate of the Navy. Pretty basically, you know what I'm saying, they letting you know, hey, you ain't going to make chief. You ain't going to progress past first class. It gets real hard to pick up significant collateral duties, high level, high responsibility collateral duties that really break you out, you know what I'm saying, when you're competing with your peers for these different jobs and whatnot. You know, the fact that you're out of regs and different things like that weighs into decisions on all levels of your career. And I'm personally tired of dealing with it, and I just want to encourage other people in my similar situation. You know what I mean? Ain't a lot of love there. You just gotta hustle and get it in and take care of yourself in this matter. You know, and I kind of hate the way the Navy looks at it. But a mentor, an unofficial mentor of mine, a warrant I worked for, told me that his mentor told him in his career, like, yeah, it's jacked up, but his mentor told him that when it comes to the PT test and BCA and all that, there's only a few things. It's about 2 or 3 things that can get you kicked out of the military instantly. You done, admin separated, it's a wrap. And some of them you gotta commit crimes. You gotta be severely negligent in your duties, and the PT test. And the PT test is in your control. So he said that right there represents your dedication to service. Wherever you struggle with it, whatever your problem is, it's in your hands, and it's one of the few things that can get you instantly kicked out the military, you know what I mean, and end your career. So if you don't fix it, it represents your commitment to service. And I can't argue with that. That's some real stuff he laid on me, and I look at it different now, you know what I mean? And if you got sailors, you were first class, they looking at you, you know what I'm saying? And you got to set the example. So, you know what I'm saying, this ain't for nobody who crying and whining about it. You know what I'm saying? This is for big boys, big girls out there. You know, hey, you make excuses for yourself, the family genes, you know what I'm saying, a number of things, medical, back problems, all kind of things. But if you really want something, you can make it happen. And I'm speaking from a place of I'm working on it right now. Right now I'm out of regs. I had a great last few years in my career, but the thing that's holding me back from that next level is PT. You know what I mean? I was able to break out with a PT failure in my record at my command, but I had to work doubly as hard as the next man because I had that weighing against me in every chief's meeting, you know what I'm saying, and every decision-making meeting about sailors, you know what I'm saying, that was always an issue, you know what I'm saying, to be held against me or over my head, you know what I'm saying. So I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I love serving my country. I love the Navy and everything it's done for me and my family. And I struggle. And every excuse that you think you got, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Medical stuff, family history, you know what I'm saying? All kind of things, you know what I'm saying? Emotionally, physically, just not being where I need to be. I got all them excuses, so I'm going to want to go there. If you got them, hey, it's time to knock it out and see what we can do. So I'm in a position right now. Just made passed the test, chief's test, you know what I'm saying? My package is going up, and within the last 5 years, I have a PT failure on my record, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to kill that with some, I'm trying to see what it do, you know what I mean? So I'm really trying to get the ACFL thing on my record, trying to help people in my position, trying to get in charge of FEP and staying out there and be that person that understands, you know what I'm saying, the struggle for some people, and really there's a lot of good sailors that their careers are hurting, and they could be doing a lot more for the Navy if they get past this struggle. So that's what these videos are for. It's for you and it's for me, because whenever I'm standing in front of people, holding myself accountable in front of them, it helps me keep myself accountable, keep myself in check. So that's a big reason why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it, yo. So, hey, Big Gabe signing in. I just finished doing P90X right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be rocking that. I got a PT test in about 45 days. My goal is to weigh in for the first time in like 10 or 11 years. You know what I'm saying? Just get on the scale and be done with it. You know what I mean? I got about 15 pounds away from my usual tape weight, you know what I'm saying, where I can get in on the tape. And I'm pretty sure I'll be able to, I know for a fact, because that's my process, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a process. I know what I got to do to be able to make tape, and I usually do it at crunch time, you know what I'm saying? I want to get past that and put this behind me permanently, you know what I mean? So the goal is to get on the scale and be done. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but it is what it is. So no complaining, no whining. It's time to get it in. And my regimen right now is I'm working out 2 to 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? 2 cardios and 1 muscle joint. The cardio is great because you're shredding fat. You know what I'm saying? You're building up your metabolism, especially if you hit it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. You know what I mean? Make sure you're hydrating a whole lot, drinking plenty of water. First thing in the morning, get out there, get your run in, get on the bike, do what you do. Get like an hour cardio in, you know what I'm saying? You start your day boosting your metabolism, burning calories, stepping out the front door, eat a light breakfast. Your body wants protein first thing in the morning. It wants your brain wants protein, your body wants protein. So have you a low-fat protein meal in the morning, 6 meals a day, you know what I mean? Small meals. Sometimes my protein after my workout, that's considered a meal, you know what I'm saying? My protein, you know what I'm saying, when I take a full dose, is 300 calories, you know what I mean? That's a meal right there, you know what I mean? So with your meals, you don't need to be eating crazy stuff, no heavy meats or nothing like that. I stay away from beef right now. I stay away from pork. I do some chicken, you know what I'm saying, but I'm primarily doing fish, you know what I mean? A lot of quinoa, you know what I'm saying, different fruits and vegetables, stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. Do my pre-workout stuff. You know, there's a lot of different pre-workout things out there. I have a family. I'm a family man of 5, so I get home, I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? The family demands, work demands, everything like that. So the pre-workout helps me a lot. Get it in the gear, get my energy level up, and get my head in the game, and come out here in the garage and bang out my P90X or whatever. So in the morning, I'm going running for an hour. My running pace is like a walk, yo. There's no excuse. You can walk next to me in my jogging pace, all right? So get out there and do what it do. Don't worry about nobody judging you, nothing like that. You running your own race, you know what I mean? You got to start somewhere. My running pace, I get out there and run for an hour, and you can walk next to me, you know what I'm saying? And that's my pace right now. I do a strength workout as soon as I come home from work, hit that P90X, and in the evening, I get another cardio in. I got my bike back here. You know what I'm saying? I paid like $200 for that joint. I got an actual bicycle I ride, you know what I mean? I try to do another form of cardio that's low impact, you know what I mean? Because I'm a big boy. I got shin problems, you know what I mean? I got arch problems, plantar fasciitis. No excuses, you know what I'm saying? You can find a solution if you want it. So that's what we doing, my Navy, you know what I mean? So I'm going to keep checking in, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to get it in, yo, you know what I'm saying? Got to get it in, all right? You know what I'm saying? You got every excuse in the world to do it. I got every excuse in the world to do it. You know what I mean? So, hey, let's get it done. Don't let nobody keep nothing from you that they owe you, all right? You owe me. I work hard. You owe me, my Navy, all right? Get it in, man. Hey, Big Gabe checking out. Bow.